Monday morning, I have to pick up a residential door to install in one of these sheds. So, you go to Lowe's, pick something up, sit around, wait 30 minutes before they come around. I'm not gonna waste this time. I'm just gonna run laps around the store. Well, I'm not gonna run, I'm gonna walk, but definitely gonna get some blood flow. You get an empty aisle every now and then, I'll jog. All right, now I'm gonna walk. Jog a little more. Yeah. Let's go for a bike ride. All right. Oh, go for a nice little bike ride. I think that'll be nice and soothing just to get out of the house and be outside in the outdoors in the good part of the day, the cool of the day. Well, it's not cool. I think cool of the day is the morning time. This is almost sunset time. I'm just gonna ride circles in my little roundabout. Clear my head and gain some good thoughts. So this week has been a hard week, physically speaking. Hard in that I have not been eating enough calories, I believe. And so I have been trying to up my intake of calories. And I have run so far 12 and a half miles, but I have been on my feet for 72 miles for the last 7 days. So far, today's Friday. I have a long run scheduled for tomorrow and another run scheduled for Sunday. Getting some good mileage, but man, building sheds has just really beat me up. My arms are incredibly sore and my back hurts. I lifted something incorrectly the other day and didn't feel so good. But I have had some incredibly large shed builds this past week, and that has really taken a toll. So I have been extremely hungry. So I've been eating a lot. So the hardest part about running and training, there's two things that are hard. One is calorie intake, eating enough food. My watch indicates to me that I am burning on a busy day up to 3,800 calories, I think. And so I need to eat 3,000 to 4,000 calories in a day, and which isn't too terribly hard because I'm hungry, but it is expensive, and that's hard. The second hardest thing is finding time to rest, because I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly building sheds, and it's not really a day off. So how can I both build sheds and run long distances? I don't know. I don't know when too much is too much. The balance, how to find balance. I don't know. Don't have an answer. Alright guys, give an update here. Today's Sunday, last day of the week, and I didn't run today. And I did run yesterday, ran my long run. It was only 10 miles, but I was able to get out there and do it. Felt like I could run, longer, but I had other things to do, other things to accomplish. Woke up Saturday morning after a long week of work and really felt tired from all the shed building, and still wanted to get after it. Felt good about getting after it. Did get after it. Got home around noontime and ate lunch. Went out and to do Saturday afternoon activities with my wife, and then took the rest of the evening off and watched a couple documentaries, running documentaries of course, and then woke up Sunday morning, actually slept in Sunday morning, and instead of going to run, I ate breakfast, drank coffee, went to church, came home from church, ate lunch, still didn't go run, went and got some groceries, and then hosted some friends for dinner. And it is now 10 o'clock at night, and I thought, you know what, I should go run. I have an 8-mile run scheduled for today, and I hadn't done it. I need to go do it. And it's raining, and I'm just like, you know what is going to be most helpful for me to crunch in this last 8 miles of the night, or just call it a day and just allow myself to rest, rejuvenate a little bit more, be ready for a big week next week doing sheds, and just be more motivated and energized and intentional about my training next week. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just let my ego, set aside my ego, and accept what I've done and fully embrace next week. So this week I have completed 23 miles intentional running, and I have completed 58 miles of just time on my feet for the last 7 days. Since me riding on my little bicycle the other day, Friday afternoon, I've been thinking about fuel, because I've been eating a lot. When I went out for my run Saturday, I thought about the fuel that I need for my mind. I have to fuel not just my body, I have to fuel my mind. I have to fuel my thoughts, my thought process, my thought life. I have to feed my thoughts with good, positive affirmations and things that are true. And instead of thinking about things that are not going to serve me ultimately, things like crashing out on the course, things like, I don't know, high blood pressure or something, all these what ifs and all these scenarios that have not happened, thinking on those things, I definitely create a negative environment, negative headspace, and that slows me down significantly. My body receives the fuel in which I'm feeding my thoughts, if that makes any kind of sense. Well, that's the end of this week. What week am I on? Third? Is this week 3? End of week 3. I'll see you guys at the end of week 4 for another update. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it's crunch time, and I feel so ready to I'll see you guys next week. Doggone. Okay. Ego laid aside. I just gotta get after it, man. I'll start with 1 mile and then reevaluate. What time is it? It's 10:30. I can usually do 5 miles in an hour. Yeah, I guess my mantra was the only mantra I ever had for the rest of this training block is simply, I want this. Then I think that's all I need. Because man, I want this. Let that be the fuel for my thoughts. I want this. I need to put in the work. Tell you what, it is nice being out. The air is crisp. Uwharrie, 100 kilometer. I want this. Okay, 1 mile down. Shoo. I really don't even think this is training for my body. This is training for my head. This is training for my mind. This is training for mile 46. When I get to mile 46, I'm going to reflect back to this moment and remember, dude, you put in the work. You've got this. Honestly, my head's going to be like, remember, you crashed on mile 46? Remember that? Do you have what it takes? Do you really have what it takes? And I'm going to remember this moment that I'm sitting in right now, and the effort, the work, the strategy that I put into this, I'm going to remember, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I've got this. And I'm going to stay present, stay patient, and I'm going to persist. Mile 2. Well, mile 2, I made it this far. I may as well go one more. Let's go one more. Mile 3, may as well go one more. Come on, Nick Bear. Let's go. I'm not exactly a hybrid athlete, but building these sheds, I feel like one. I tell you what. Mile 3, let's go one more. Mile 4. Mile 4. Let's go one more. Let's go one more. May as well go one more. Just one more. One more. You already know what I'm gonna say. Let's go one more. Last one. One more. I'll feel satisfied. We did it. Total mileage, 32 miles for the week. I'll take it.